Hey Virgo, welcome to my channel, The Cosmic Cow, and welcome to your tarot reading today. Let's get right into it, Virgo. So I do my own spread on the channel, I call it my Goddess Circle. It gives me a good overview of where you're at in the current energy, things that might need to shift for you, near past, near future, advice and a final outcome. So I hope whatever you're going through, I hope I can bring you some clarity, some help, and all that good jazz. So let's see. Someone might listen to jazz music quite a lot as well. That's also something as well, just picking that up just randomly. So you guys have the criticism card and the current energies. So you could feel like, I'm feeling like this is more like a really rich inner critic that might, it's like kind of overtaken someone a little bit. I mean, it could be like someone else is criticising someone here, pointing fingers, all that stuff, but I am feeling it's more of like a very rich inner critic, so someone that might be quite hard on themselves. Virgo, that's very to character for you guys. If we're going off the traditional astrology, Virgos are very perfectionistic, so that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense to me. This has your energy, of course, as well with Mars and Virgo. So there's action right now here with Mars, or could also equate to some sort of anger or just Mars energy. It's pretty warring. It's pretty masculine as well. Sixth house energy is like your current routines, focusing on service to others. I feel like you're really being specific right now. Like there's things that you're trying to get done, you're trying to get them done well, like very perfectionistic at the moment. So it's very much your energy. It could be someone else though. We have the control in reverse. So it's very interesting because control in reverse is sort of telling me that like you can't control everything, or someone else cannot control everything. Maybe that's a realization that someone else is having right now. There could be a father figure, or again, it's an authority energy with 10th house energy. There's some sort of fatherly energy. I was picking up a masculine, so you could be dealing with a masculine. I believe in the last reading I done as well. God, I've literally forgotten whose reading I literally just done yesterday. Was it Leo? I done Leo and Aquarius, but in one of those readings I was picking up on a man, like a masculine energy, and it's coming up again. So you might want to look at those readings. You don't have to. It's up to yourself. It's your readings. Like take what resonates. But I am getting like there's a very fatherly energy that's reminding you that you can't control everything. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. We have Jupiter and Capricorn in reverse. So again, it's kind of like something as well about like hard work not paying off here. This could be something that feels a little bit frustrating. So just like a little reminder maybe today or in the current energy that, you know, you really can't control everything as much as you try, Virgo. Might be a bit of a lesson here with Saturn or Capricorn on the card. It's a very Saturnian energy here with Mars and Capricorn. Okay, I'm going to pull, I've got these two mixed decks. One of them is actually like a dream decoding deck, and the other one is a tarot deck, so I just mix them together. It's quite a chunky thing. So I'm just going to see what this has for you. Quite specific, these messages with the dream ones especially. So you guys have been chased or attacked. Very interesting. We have dogs. Wow. And we have being lost or trapped. So very specific. So there could be a feeling of feeling under pressure, being lost or trapped, being chased or attacked, dogs. Someone might have a fear of dogs here as well. I'm getting that too. Interesting stuff. Okay, I'm going to pull some tarot for the current energy as well. So there's a feeling of pressure here, and also like kind of like a reminder of like you can't control everything, Virgo. As much as you might try to get everything right, everything perfect, try to get everything done, there's just like a little reminder here of, it's giving me a little bit of anxiety. Also, if you hear that rumbling in the background, that's my washing machine. It should pass soon. I do apologise if you're struggling to hear me. What else in the current energy? Because these are dream cards as well, you might have had a dream recently, or coming up, because this is your current energy of being chased or attacked, being lost or trapped, or something about dogs as well. Very interesting. So yeah, like something might be becoming undone, Virgo, with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Some sort of seed that you've planted, something that you've been building, some sort of seed that you had sown. It's not ready for harvest yet, or it's kind of becoming undone, or you're not happy with the results of something here. Yeah, I'm getting like someone could have sat some sort of exam, they're not happy with the result here, even though they put in lots and lots of work. This could be anything, this could be even a driving test or something, I'm getting that too. Maybe having like a lot of anxiety driven thoughts or dreams at the moment, Virgo, but I think there's a lesson here definitely of not being able to control everything, you know? And again, there's like a fatherly energy that's reminding you of that, or there's a fatherly example around you that's a good example of that. I don't know. What needs to shift, please? So what needs to shift is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, definitely overworking yourself, Virgo, or someone here has work. That's what I'm getting. Like, I'm even hearing that Rihanna song, like, work. I don't know the lyrics, I'm not going to embarrass myself by trying to remember them, but you know, what needs to shift ultimately is not working yourself to death, not working yourself too hard. You're remembering to take a break, remember to take a breather, and then we have the Charity card in reverse on the bottom of the deck here, the Oracle deck. So it's like you can't help everybody, you can't save everybody, you know, that's the energy it's giving me. Some of you guys might work in like a charitable field, or you've been giving a lot to others, okay? And we have friendship, interesting. So something about a friendship that needs to shift or change here. The way you're viewing it, or the work that you're putting into it, there's something going on. It could be a work colleague as well, something to do with a work colleague. Someone has opened your horizons quite a lot as a friend or as a colleague or something here. They brought you a lot of nurture, but something needs to shift with that for some reason. So let's just see what this is. Maybe you're being like a bit of a mother figure to this person, or I don't know. Tell me more, please. There's also just like something coming through as well about like just you can't save everybody, you can't. Yeah, I was saying that, like it's kind of like then I'm just getting like the energy of some things are better left unsaid, or yeah, Knight of Cups in reverse. Interesting. So this is what needs to shift. So I'm getting like emotional vulnerability here, something to do with that, like that needs to shift here. Something about gratitude as well, like giving gratitude to something or someone. This could be like a friendship that's really helped you, or vice versa, like someone needs to have more emotional vulnerability with yourself, because the Knight of Cups in reverse is kind of like, it's also giving me this energy of forgiveness, especially towards something that hasn't worked out as you've hoped, or yeah, it's like it's having forgiveness here towards something that is becoming undone, or it's a very critical energy. Like again, this might be someone that you're related to or you're friends with. It's just like, yeah, tell me more of the past. Where does this all stem from, please? But I do think you're overworking yourself, Virgo. You guys love that though. You love to give, you love to offer help. But just remember, you can't, you know, you can only pour from a cup that's full. Like after you have a rest, a break, you know, just remember these things. So in the past you have independence, so taking some sort of independence here with something. Could have been something to do with a friendship as well, because we do have 11th house energy, very humanitarian based energy. Could have been dealing with an Aquarius. I'm also seeing Cancer so far, Capricorn and Virgo. Very mixed bag. Yeah, definitely Aquarius heavy with originality as well. Someone here very original, very futuristic thinking. Sort of like someone that kind of broke the mold a little bit here in the past. Very original. This person was very independent, or they wanted to gain some sort of independence here in the past, whoever this person was. Lack of cooperation possibly with something. Lack of cooperation, lack of working together. I'm getting like someone struggling to work together harmoniously, so there could have been like some sort of like tiff or something within a like a collaborative effort or something, or even a workplace with 3 Pentacles. 3 Pentacles and 8 of Pentacles so far, which are both kind of my work cards, so someone coming out of a juggling someone coming out of a juggling act in the past, or some sort of emotional juggling, financial juggling. Emotions are very up and down. This could have had something to do with money. This could have been someone starting their own business or going like their own way as well. It's a very humanitarian based field they're in. It's something where they're giving back to the world with the 11th house. It's like they're very independent, very visionary, really powerful in that sense. Aquarius heavy, something to do with the future, or very futuristic energy or futuristic thinking, coming out of this sort of emotional juggling. Could have had something to do with finances, emotions, also like a juggling act, or maybe even this is someone with 2 jobs. I'm also getting that too, like juggling 2 finances here. Someone coming out of that. I feel like this person stepped into this sort of very powerful energy, very visionary energy here in the past, whoever this was. I might come back to that, but I'm going to move into the future. Someone very intuitive here as well, I'm getting to with this moon energy here. Very nurturing, very mothering. Wow, yeah. So if someone has went their own way with some sort of independence here, they could have travelled, or they're travelling, or again, something to do with like independent, so independent money making, so entrepreneur, own business vibes. They're going to bring a lot of fulfillment to themselves. They might travel. Sagittarius is very, again, Sag, like I feel like people don't talk enough about how spiritual Sag are. They're very wise sign. So a lot of wisdom is being brought through some sort of independent route, something to do with money, making money. Again, this is like very entrepreneurial. It's going to be very successful wherever you are. So if you're worried about that, if you're worried about some sort of success coming from something that you're doing alone, especially in the current energy, you have a lot of anxiety here. You might be having a lot of anxious thoughts, anxious dreams, really perfectionistic, but it's coming from like a fear-based place. Just know if this is you, or this could be an example around you of someone that was maybe once in your position, it's going to work out, Virgo. Like, you're going to have a lot of fulfillment. So this is looking really nice. You might even travel with something, like you might take it abroad or take it like worldwide. There's like a defensiveness though. There is a defensiveness, or very sharp words. Whenever I get this card, it always reminds me of the Ace of Swords. So just keep that in mind, because I was picking up someone that's very, I'm a Virgo rising. I totally understand like the Virgo energy. I have quite a lot of it myself. Just don't be too hard on yourself. That can sometimes come off to others and stuff like that, especially if you're working with people. You don't want to come across as, one of those people that are like hard to please and stuff. That could be something that could trip you up. So just be very careful. You guys have your own energy here with isolation. Someone here might be feeling a little bit left out, Virgo, around you, so just keep that in mind. For a lot of you, this could be like a couple dynamic, because I am seeing like a partnership here. Sorry you guys, my phone always seems to run out when I'm doing these videos. It is like a couple dynamic. I was picking up an energy of a friendship. There might be a friendship that's feeling a little bit isolated in their situation. You might be coming into this energy. This could be you. Remember, these energies can be vice versa. Someone could have a life path number 6 or 9. That's very specific for maybe like 1, 2, 3 you guys out there. But someone here, it's just a confirmation, I think. But someone here is very much, it's like it's weird. Someone here in a situation feels very isolated. There's another person coming in and trying to expand their horizons, trying to get them to open up their options. maybe even go independent like they have. It's giving me like a good example energy, do you know what I mean? I'm going to pull from the mixed deck as well again, just to see what's going on here. What's this card? Because I wanted to get my attention. Kidnap. Wow. Kidnap. I'm not going to take it, but I wanted to look at that. Someone could be really desperate to get out of a situation in the future. Losing your phone, interesting. Someone could lose their phone in the future, or this could even equate to someone just not texting back or something. Forest. Wow, abortion in reverse. And shoes. Wow. Very interesting. So we have forest, abortion, but it came out reversed. Shoes. I'm not going to read out these cards, you guys, because honestly I just like to take, like, I will sometimes read some of them out when I'm feeling called to, but I just like to see what I'm seeing on the sort of the title here. And losing your phone. So this could actually equate to someone not phoning back, or I'm getting that, like someone could just be not answering their phone. They might say they've lost their phone or something. Someone could lose their phone. Something to do with shoes as well. Abortion in reversed and forest. Someone is trying to better themselves, collected. I'm getting that as well, like someone is really trying to better themselves in the future. Let me get some more cards on this, because again, I mean, these cards are so specific. We have a little sideways card. We have the Hierophant. Some sort of entity energy, like, so something that's respected, something that's, you know, the Hierophant traditionally is like a priest, priestess, a religious figure, like a spiritual mentor, but it's kind of on its side. It could be a Taurus here. Taurus. I know that's kind of like an earth sign, just like you guys. There's someone here that's kind of losing some sort of respect, or it's something that's kind of breaking down. It's very slow, but it's definitely sure. Yeah, I feel like someone's scared of losing someone, or scared of something coming apart here. I did say someone was maybe like feeling left out or feeling left behind or something. Like, I did say that, I'm sure. This could be a Taurus, or something to do with a marriage even. You could also feel like you have a friend that, like, you know, it's kind of like, it might be like quite a high maintenance friendship. Like, you feel like you always have to reassure someone. It could just be quite draining for some of you guys. It kind of feels like you're married to someone. Like, that's what it feels like to me. Something about just having to focus on yourself, though, especially in the future. I think you guys have went through something that's brought you a lot of anxiety. So I'm just feeling like you guys, like, the best thing to do is really focus on yourself, and there might be people around you that, because you're choosing that route, they maybe feel a little bit left out, or it could even equate to like things are working out for someone and the other person feels like they're kind of stuck. It's maybe that kind of situation. Okay, interesting enough as well, there's two cards here that I left out. Got the Empress reverse. That's that Taurus energy. It can also be Virgo sometimes for me as well. Someone not feeling very abundant, not very beautiful, not maybe even like an infertility issue. We did get the abortion card reverse. It's bringing someone a lot of disharmony, a lot of lack of peace. It might even be, it's disturbing. Someone's disturbing someone's peace or something here. Something about an infertility or something, or like a lack of abundance. Maybe like it's even maybe a bad mother or something as well. It could be something to do with that. It's bringing someone a lot of disharmony, lack of peace, lack of healing here. It's really getting someone here that just feels very uneasy energy. Let me get some more cards. Let's see what else we have in the future. Tell me more, please, especially around these dream cards. Tell me more. Explain better for me. This could be affecting a marriage. I was picking up on a different reading. I don't know if it was Aquarius or Leo or Aries, about some sort of marriage breaking down. This could be even something that you're not aware of, but it's going on behind the scenes with somebody. We have the King of Pentacles. This is definitely your energy. It could be another air sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Very money orientated person, very stable with their money, very happy with their money. Heavy Taurus here in the future, heavy Taurus energy, fulfillment, isolation. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that energy. Someone does feel like a little bit left out. It could be also an energy that's like pulling back in hopes that someone else is going to put more effort in. I'm getting that too, because I was picking up an energy, someone that like doesn't reply, or it's like a playing hard to get energy. That's kind of what I'm getting. What's the advice, please? Whoa, that's loads of cards. Let's see what we have. I think there's a bit of a story going on here, you guys, so let's just bear with me. So we've got the Judgment, so something coming to a finalisation right now. It's for the best, some sort of impulsive action. Yeah, definitely this sort of breakup of something, or like some sort of vision, or it could be a partnership. Like, again, it's someone doesn't feel very powerful, or they feel left out. Keep coming back to that. The 9 of Wands, which is sort of feeling a little bit like you've got your back up, feeling a little bit beaten, battered, bruised in a situation, feeling as if you need to protect what you've created a little bit, or someone here. Keep in mind these energies can be cross watch or S, so they can be relative to you, and however they're relative, I suppose. But yeah, there's definitely some sort of like Ace of Pentacles, the loss of some sort of opportunity or money or stability here. Something that was just, you know, in its initial phase, though. It's not like something is taken off it, because it's only the Ace. So it's almost like just the starts of something is just not really going to be very stable, or there's no stability in it, or no money. Hangman, someone has some sort of heightened perspective in a situation. It's going to lead them to some sort of impulsive action. High Priestess in reverse, a block in intuition, or coming out of some sort of secretive or silence here. Chariot reverse, someone could be having an issue with travelling, with their car. It can equate to any sort of ways of travel, like this could even be your bike breaking. It's just something to do with like interrupted travel. Something to do with like just not feeling very victorious as well. With the High Priestess, Pisces, Cancer. Definitely someone that's very over emotional though, because Pisces and Cancer being in reverse, the emotions, there's something to do with the emotions here being blocked or just overactivated. Knight of Pentacles in reverse, so just like a lack of something stable coming in, or something very stagnant or very still. Again, it's going back to that lack of collaboration. Someone might be finding that they're struggling to find people to work with, or there's just like there's a complete stagnancy when it comes to just working harmoniously with others. The Lovers in reverse, Gemini, so definitely some sort of disharmony within some sort of union, some sort of partnership, could even be like a soulmate energy. There's sort of as well, someone is kind of self-sabotaging because they're not opening up their options here with something. Like I feel like there's 2 different directions they could go into, but they're kind of leaving themselves a little bit blocked. So that's kind of like bonus cards for you guys, because I can't take all of those, but it's maybe just giving me a little bit of a story here. Let's get into it. Okay, what's the advice, please? Someone is trying to escape as well, or it's weird. It's maybe they keep going back and forwards. Yeah, definitely. Like, again, literally, before I even look down at this, it's like someone might just be like, should I, shouldn't I, should I, and it's like that song, should I stay or should I go? It's really giving me that energy. It's like someone wants to go, but they just, something keeps tripping them up. It's an emotional matter. It could even be a person. Yeah, so the advice is the 8 of Cups reverse. So someone isn't walking away, or they shouldn't walk away, or they won't walk away from something. It's like someone here is hanging on to something that could also just already be done, you know, which is kind of unfortunate. And then again, sort of hidden energy, Temperance, so Sag energy. I think someone needs to open up their horizons and travel, or if it's not traveling, they just need to open up their options, but they're just not doing it. I don't know why. Maybe it's like some sort of trauma bond situation, or it's like this person doesn't actually, you know, when we're in a situation where we don't get a lot of peace but we don't know anything else, we can kind of get addicted to that. Maybe that's a situation. Yeah, it's like on the other end of this is exaltation. Through a Taurus here, there's a Taurus energy. Very interesting, because in Leo's reading there was a Taurus that was kind of overtaking the energy as well. So this could be something to do with a Taurus, or something to do with finances, materials, very Venusian. It's almost like someone isn't walking away, but if they were to open up their options, they would actually get this energy of a lot of happiness, a lot of exaltation, even like finances, materials, but for some reason they're just not. And then again, like I didn't even realise this card fell out, enthusiasm in reverse. So it's like there's just like a lack of enthusiasm, but that's almost like keeping someone hanging on. Maybe just someone doesn't feel enthusiastic or something, like it's keeping them stuck somewhere, which is really strange. Because yeah, like again, there's like a lack of expansion with the sun and Sag. It's just like someone here doesn't want to open up for some reason, even though on the other end of it is exaltation. Like a lot of emotional happiness as well with like Taurus, so like finances. This could be someone as well that has some sort of like savior complex. They're trying to save something, and it's just, I was picking that up. I don't know if I said that out loud, but it's like they're hanging on to something that's already going, or they're hanging on to something by a thread and it's kind of already done or over, you know. Just like I was picking up in Leo's reading, it could be someone that's very much like money orientated, finance orientated, like material orientated. Yeah, Magician. Could also just feel like someone dragging you down a bit. Okay, Virgo, if it's not you, it could be someone else. Like, this is Gemini, Virgo energy. Sometimes it comes through as Aries for me, but today it's more Gemini, Virgo. So there's a Magician here that has a lot of happiness around them, a lot of finances, materials, and then on the other side of that there's something or someone that doesn't want to walk away. There's a lack of enthusiasm. This could be someone that just as well, it isn't very enthusiastic towards you or towards their situation, but if they were to make some sort of action, it would actually bring a lot of exaltation. Something to do with a workplace maybe. I keep hearing that song, that Rihanna work song. Yeah, like holding on for dear life. Even there's this, you see this guy's face, like I feel like in this deck he looks a little bit more sad to me, and the other Rider-Waite decks I've got he seems a little bit more neutral in the face, but in this one he just seems like really sad. So there's like a lack of enthusiasm and not a lot of happiness, but someone is like still holding on for some reason because they're still emotionally invested, or they're not ready to emotionally walk away from something yet. There's something as well about having to save resources, save money, hold on to something, and that's keeping someone completely blocked. It's blocking their crown, their heart, their sense of grounding. There's a lot of like concrete energy around this person, like not a lot of growth, you know. It's very like concrete, set in stone. And I also feel like as well something is coming to an end that's just set in stone, like someone can't save something or save someone, unfortunately. So okay, let's see where this is all heading to. Final outcome. Concentration. Okay, this card always gives me this energy, a little goblin. It could also just be that sort of little devil on your shoulder, a self-doubt, something getting in the way of your concentration here. Saturn and Gemini is a very Saturnian karmic energy. It's something that you need to learn from, or someone here needs to learn from. Third house is siblings. It's also the energy of communication. Communication could just be an issue here for someone, like someone is feeling really trapped, but there's like an issue with communication or their words, like they can't, someone maybe just is struggling to get their words out. This could also be relating to this person that just doesn't answer their phone, doesn't reply, or loses their phone. I don't know like what this is. Yeah, like there's a lot of words here, so there's an emphasis on like communications here, like issues with that, like a little self-doubt on your shoulder, just sort of at your ear. Decision. This is also as well, it gives me this energy. Someone is very fully aware of what they're doing here, like they're playing a game of chess here. Third house as well, there's a Gemini energy. Did we get the Lovers? We got the Lovers in that sort of big card spill. So third house, siblings, communications, Gemini energy, intellect. Someone here very smart as well, like kind of know what they're doing. They're playing like a game of chess here. So whatever they say, maybe there's someone that's putting doubt into your mind, or they just have a lot of self-doubt, and maybe that's why their communications are kind of weird or something. A lot of fear here. Yeah, Saturn and Mars, there's something to do with like action, a lot of karmic influence around taking action, and Mars can also equate to like anger and frustration, all that sort of very masculine energy. And I was picking up on a masculine, there could just be a masculine influence here that's really taken some sort of toll. Or let's have a look. Yeah, someone could be feeling quite ignored, or they're just kind of stagnant. They don't really want an opportunity, or they don't want something, even if it's good for them. That's the thing. It's very odd here. I'm also just getting the energy, maybe someone that knows they could do better, but they just don't want to. Maybe they just don't have a lot of energy to do that at the moment. I don't know. Okay, tell me more, please. Help me break this down for our Virgo, please. Okay, so we have a Three of Swords. Not the best card to see, but I'm just reading it how it is, you guys. So there could be difficult communication coming in. Something to do with a Gemini, maybe. Could be siblings, third house energy, definitely communication, and a lot of hard work, a lot of hard labour. I don't think this is really necessary though. It's almost like someone is making their life harder here, Virgo. It could be you, because I was seeing at the beginning very perfectionistic energy. Someone overthinks quite a lot of anxiety. But what I'm getting here is just someone putting in like a lot of work. Then we have achievement here in the bottom. And optimism in reverse on the other side. It's like someone keeps fighting for something. And the thing is like someone here, I don't mean to seem nasty, but it's like they think they're being really smart by doing this, but there's just like so much heartache here. Or we have empathy in reverse. Very interesting. A lack of empathy here. And again, indecision in reverse. Someone could be distracting themselves from making a decision as well. That's also what I'm getting as well. Like maybe they're overworking themselves because they don't actually want to face something. So, I mean, this could be you or another. It definitely could be something to do with a partnership with Venus and Libra. Something to do with like a work, I was going to say a love partnership, but it's funny how I'm saying work partnership. Maybe just like no love in a situation, so someone's like working themselves to the bone just to distract themselves from making a decision because they know they need to. That's the thing, it's like someone knows they need to be quite strategic even, but there's so much issues with communication, a feeling of being stuck. It's like a star being stuck in some sort of web. As I say, like someone here is like a magician, but they're just not wanting to, they don't want to face something, or they don't want to see something, or they don't want to decide on something. That's the thing that's coming through. They're putting in a lot of work though. Maybe they're again, it's like they're distracting themselves from some sort of heartbreak here. There's a lack of empathy, a lack of emotion. Could be like some sort of time limit someone feels under as well. I'm getting that too, like something to do with timing. Someone feels like they're under some sort of time limitation as well. And again, just like that little goblin on their shoulder, you know, like just reminding them that they're stuck or something, but they don't want to face it, so they're just going to put in all this work, you know. So just be very aware, because if this is you guys, like you can really work yourself into a bad situation here if you're overworking yourself and putting something off. It's kind of like bypassing something until you just can't do it anymore. So just keep that in mind, Virgo. So not the most positive reading, but maybe it was like a little bit of just a, you know, some of these readings can be like a little bit of a warning. And for me, someone here is working very hard, and there's like this unrequited energy or lack of emotion or empathy here with something or someone. I don't know what this is, but I hope this resonated with you. Sorry it wasn't as positive today. Hopefully your message next time can be a little bit more positive, but I hope I helped you guys out. I'll see you guys in the next one, Virgo. Take care of yourself, and goodbye.